Madagascar has been cut off from the rest of the world for 80 million years. This isolation led to the evolution of unique animal and plant species. "75% are found nowhere else on Earth." But in Madagascar, as in much of the world, tropical forests are under attack.
Yeah.
Eye spot on both sides. Looks like he's looking at you. How common do you think this one is?
Probably not.
I don't think this one's too common. Hard to find because they're buried. Burrowed in the dirt. We have to go figure out which one it is.
You need a bag, Mark?
Okay.
At first sight, the tropical forest seems chaotic. But in reality, plants and animals live here in perfect symbiosis. Each life form is both host and parasite, predator and prey, supporting the forest's delicate ecosystem. The balance is sophisticated, but precarious. It relies on the complex interaction between microscopic organisms, huge trees, humble insects, and highly developed mammals.
So we are not just a dictionary, but more an encyclopedia.
As the study of the forest progresses, it becomes clear that some animals and plants have evolved distinctive and exceptional chemical properties. The scientists believe that if they can find these chemicals, it could help prevent the destruction of the forest. The key to their strategy is economics, exploiting these compounds without decrease in size and to move towards light. Once they reach the sky, they are colonized by animals that feed on their leaves, such as caterpillars. The plants under attack begin to develop chemical defenses, natural versions of pesticides and herbicides. These active compounds help protect them from the leaf eaters. Some of these molecules have already been exploited by man, with remarkable results. The rosy periwinkle, a tropical rainforest plant, produces anti-tumor agents that increase the survival rate of children with leukemia from 20% to 80%. After 3 months of scientific exploration, the expedition is finally over. Before the scientists leave the island, they can't resist a preliminary analysis.
He's so small.
The amphibian team have already found something unusual.
This one, perhaps is a new species. One of the interesting characteristics are these 2 white spots that are on the back. Hopefully we'll look through the literature, look through papers, and see if anybody else has described a frog like this. And if not, then we'll be able to describe this as a new species.
And they're excited about a different frog they found, which they believe is poisonous.
This is a nice little mantella.
The clue is in the color.
This guy's not that brightly colored on top, but underneath it certainly has bright colors. In some frogs, there's a defensive mechanism or behavior called the Unken reflex, where they'll arc their back and point upwards the undersides of their hands and feet. And what happens is a defensive mechanism, and we think that the sudden revealing of bright colors, or the sudden display of bright colors, would scare predators. Bright colors typically warn of toxins.
Looks a lot like the frogs in South America. Dante, I know you've seen a lot of the poison dart frogs. They have a homobatrachotoxin, and it can cause death within minutes. The Indians, the Choco and Mbera Indians in Colombia, use from the poison dart frogs this batrachotoxin to kill monkeys and hunting and stuff like that. So these, it's a lot less